Alrighty, so welcome back. I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is I have got the electric power steering working, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. Bad news is I'm not going to have any pistons arrive here before I have to move out of this shed. So she's not going to be driving out of the shed. I ordered them online back in mid-July, and they said they were going to be shipping out on the 1st of the 8th. The website says they're now in stock, and there's 7 left in stock, ordered today, will ship today. But I got an email saying apparently they're not due in until the 15th, and then they're going to shipped out after that. So I don't know what the story is there, but anyway, the engine's not going to be together, so I'll just try and get everything else done before then. Brake lines, radiator in, as much of the sort of the heavy lifting as I can. So anyway, I'll show you this electric steering. So for anyone wanting to set up electric steering, I went for the Toyota Prius option. There's a few options where, because they all require like an ECU or something to drive it, but a lot of them require the car's CAN bus to be able to work. So the Prius, I think it's 2004 to 2009, you can make them operate in a fail-safe mode, which makes the little computer think it gets set to 43 mile per hour. So whatever assistance it would normally give at that speed, that's what it gives, which seems good by all accounts for everything I've read and from what I can see, just for your everyday sort of street machine or hot rod or Burnout car or whatever. So yeah, that's where I've put it in, and put it in the middle of the existing steering shaft. Had to modify it a fair bit to get it to fit. And this is the ECU I've got. So there's a few different ones, but apparently you just want the one that looks like this, which has got the metal case in it. And can you see those numbers? So that's what I'm using, and it's working. That's your plug that comes from the motor, so it plugs into there. That's your other plug that comes from the sensor. And then all you've got to do to make it work is, I just got some large spade terminals, which is just a positive and a negative there. And then from this whole plug, you just need that bottom one right in the corner down here, just that one pin, and it just is your switched power for ignition. Yeah, so it works pretty simple. So to try and do it without the electric steering, see there, it's pretty tough. So this is just my signal wire for ignition, so I'll just clip that on, so that's on. You'll just hear that click. And let's see, there we go. So look at this now. It's amazing how much easier it gets. See the wheel turning. So yeah, just one hand. Look at that. Probably do it with 2 fingers. And I'll pull that off. Oh, shit. So anyway, happy with that. That works good. I'll just have to obviously wire that in properly and mount that little ECU up in there. I've got this air valve body back in there. Yeah, so getting there. I've just got to get the brake lines made now, which isn't a huge job, but I'll have to wait until after the weekend to get all the bits for that. Yeah, so still making progress, but unfortunately it's going to have to be a roller by the time it leaves here, and I'll take it back out to my block of land and be working on it out there. I have to build the engine in the shipping container, I think. Yeah, But anyway, that steering's awesome, and it's a shame about the pistons, but what can you do? So stay tuned. Next time, it should have brakes and be full rolling, suspension, compressor and everything done. And probably the fuel pump as well, that should be sorted. So thanks for watching, please subscribe.